Hello and welcome to another episode of the Discover SRQ video podcast. My name is Marius Mokan, local realtor here in the Sarasota, Florida area. Today, we have a very special guest in the studio. We will be talking to Garrett from MedG. He's a local medical device distributor here in Sarasota, and he really likes to give back to the community. This year, he is putting together his 5th annual charity golf tournament. We'll be hearing about it right now. Let's head over to the studio. Hello, I'm Marius Mokan, a realtor here in Sarasota, Florida. Today, we're going to be talking about an exciting new event happening here in town at the Legacy Golf Course. Today, we have Garrett Amadon with MedG. Garrett, please give us a rundown of what exactly the MedG Classic is and how it got started.
Okay. I can say that in one word, Marius. It's fun. No, yeah. Really, we're trying to build, I think, the best golf tournament here locally. And I think, everybody that runs tournaments probably wants to say that. But I truly have put, a lot of heart and passion into this tournament to make it the best experience for golfers to come out and sponsors to come out. So literally, we'll be sold out. We'll have 128 players. And in fact, we only need 2 more to do that. And we start off with a great opening ceremony. We spend a good amount of time, probably more than others, thanking our sponsors, recognizing the charity and what they do. This year we have the East County Fire Department coming out to support the colors, flying the flag. We'll have a national anthem and then a flyover from a helicopter company here in town that will drop our helicopter balls for our helicopter ball contest, which the balls can be bought online now up until about 24 hours until the tournament. And then we launch off, and that's just the start of an amazing day.
Exactly. And basically our involvement here with Sunbiz Studios is we will be shooting the whole event from beginning to end, and we will also have our mobile video podcast set up just like this, but it'll be there at Hole 1. And I'm excited that our studio here is sponsoring it. Tell us a little bit about the charity that the proceeds are going to.
So this year we've selected, again, this will be the 3rd year in a row actually, because we fell in love with what they're doing for the community. It's called FELT, Feeding Empty Little Tummies. It's led by Kim Bailey. And they really are trying to put a good dent or an end to child hunger. They feed homeless and food insecure children, mostly in Manatee County, but they're trying to get an outreach. But there's such a problem, there's such a need that they're really trying to scale. And events like this is what's going to help them get to that point of reaching even outside of their county into Sarasota County and Charlotte. But they basically are feeding kids on the weekends. They're trying to get to an after-school program, and these are just all kids that don't have the calorie count. They don't have the food to nourish them every day, and so they're doing really good work. I think they're up to about 1,500 kids per weekend, which is about 500 more than they were last year.
Wow, right here in our community, there's such a need. Well, thank you so much. Could you go over just a few of the big sponsors that are involved?
Yeah, well, you guys, it's been awesome to have you guys out this year, sponsoring, but also being out there at the event and doing the work that you're doing with Sunbiz Studios. We have a handful of sponsors that have been now year after year. Big Top Brewery is their 3rd year, which is very local here, right around the corner. Actually, they've started and they're growing. It's awesome to see. Absolute Payroll with Drew. We have Early Learning Coalition of Manatee County. But it really takes all these sponsors, to build what we have and all the golfers. 128 golfers is going to make this event over the top.
Absolutely. And right now, unfortunately, we're basically sold out of the opportunity to play this year.
That being said, we start a waiting list. Like we are on a waiting list right now. If there's interest, there's always something to do at the tournament and be a part of it. And you don't to get the helicopter balls, which you can be a part of the tournament that way. You don't have to be present to win. But the opening ceremony is almost like a little event in itself, and spectators are welcome.
You guys shut down the Legacy Golf course for the day.
It'll reopen around 2:30, 3 o'clock, because we're going to have, it's not just 128 golfers. There's our committee, there's volunteers, there's probably about 150 people. So it's really hard for the members of the community to come in and golf. It's just there's so much going on. But they'll open it later in the day. But yes, it's closed for our event exclusively in the morning. Right.
So the most important way to get involved is to sponsor the event, to kind of help feed more children and to keep this amazing charity going for years to come.
Yeah. A neat little statistic, Marius, is if you were to buy one golf ball that's going to be dropped in the helicopter for $10, that's around the cost. It might be a little less, but it's around the cost to feed a child, to give them a backpack with 6 meals for the weekend. So when we say it like that to people, it's really kind of impactful. Like what we're doing out there to scale, it means a lot. The funds that we're raising, it's meaning a lot.
It's significant.
It's a lot to this foundation, and we want to do more. Our goal is to always do more.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Garrett, and I look forward to attending this event and being a part of it. Thank you so much for having me be involved. I'm very honored to help out.
Looking forward to having you guys out there, you and Dan.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We'll be there.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Also, I want to give a special shout out to those that are playing in the tournament, our sponsors and volunteers. We couldn't be doing this without you guys. And of course, if you guys need to purchase or sell a home here in Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch area, please give me a call or text. I'd love to chat.